Hi, good morning and welcome to BOTB head office in Parsons Green, southwest London. It's Monday the 19th of December and we're here today to judge last week's Dream Car competition, week 50, which ran from the 12th to the 18th of December. Just before we start, I'd like to say congratulations to last week's winner once again, Niall Norbat, our second Aston Martin Vantage S winner in a row, so congratulations to him. Let's see who'll be joining him as this week's winner, in fact the last winner before Christmas. I'd now like to hand over to the lawyer today, which is Chanel Shah from Onside Law.
Good morning. My name is Chanel Shah. I'm from Onside Law and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been passed to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. Firstly, if I could have Mr. Trevor Weaver. Morning.
Morning. Good morning, I'm Trevor Weaver. I've been refereeing for nearly 30 years, currently refereeing on the Amateur Football Combination and the Southern Amateur League. I also act as a mentor to newly qualified referees. Blue.
Thank you. Our second judge today is Mr. Peter Georgia.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, my name is Peter Georgia. I'm a senior AFA referee, futsal referee, mentor, tutor and assessor. Great.
Our third judge today is Mr. Gareth Dineen.
Good morning. Good morning, my name is Gareth Dineen. I'm a senior county referee and I appoint referees to various competitions throughout the Greater London area. And I've got the orange car.
Our fourth judge is Mr. Ari Mendoka.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Morning. My name is Ari Mendoka. I'm an ex-football player, now referee since 2001, currently level 4. Yellow.
And lastly we have Mr. Leo Donnellan.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, my name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played with Chelsea, Fulham and Leighton Orient. Red.
Okay judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay. Leo, please could you explain why you've marked the cross where you have?
Okay, I think obviously the player in green, I believe, has definitely won this challenge. If you look at the player number 23 in red, he's going down, so I believe the fellow in green has sort of come through him and won the challenge. He looks like he's dominant in this position here, so I'm just trying to gauge where he's headed this ball. Gauging his eye line and the player to his left in red, who's also looking up, obviously not affecting anything, he's just looking towards maybe where this player has won the header. I believe he's just won the header, and I believe the ball is slightly above his eye line, and I've gauged it more with his forehead. So basically with the player in green, I've judged everything really on him, and that's where I've placed my cross.
Ari, please could you explain how you've come to your position?
Yes, I agree as well. Player number 16 in green, he just won the challenge. I believe that he just headed the ball on the direction of his left shoulder. To get the best angle, I used the eyes of the player on the red in left. That's where I placed my cross.
Okay, Peter, please could you tell us why you've chosen to put your cross where you have?
Yes, I'm in agreement that guy in green, number 6, actually looks like the captain with the armband on his right arm. He's actually well above the number 23, probably holding him down or using him as a lever to get up into the air to head the ball. And what I've done is I've used his eye line. I've had to rather used his eye line, but just above his eye line for the position on the height and closeness. I've used the guy on the left-hand side. His view looking into that general direction. That's where I've placed the centre of the ball.
Gareth, please could you explain why you've come to your position?
Certainly. Player in green, I think, has won the header. Really just won the header. He's either gone through or he's fouling or holding down the player in red, the 23. Looking at his eyes, I think he's got a furrowed brow, so I think he's just literally headed the ball. I think his eyes are sort of half closed as well, so I think he's just blinked, so I think it's quite close to him. And then the player on the far left with the red shirt on who's looking at the ball, cross-linking those two visions gives me the cross position of my cross.
And finally, Trevor, please could you explain why you've come to your position?
Yes, certainly. Agree with all my colleagues that Green definitely, I would have said, won this ball, maybe by fouling number 23, but never mind. Going by his eyes, his head, I've put it more or less level as you can see with his forehead. I've taken the player on the left side in red, his eyes. Now, that I found slightly more difficult. It might show better when we get the magnifier on it later on, but trying to work those two references out, I've cross-referenced his eyes as best I can, and cross-referencing that with the number 6 in green, I've put my cross there.
Okay, judges, please could you come to a panel decision on the central screen?
Right, well, we've got two areas. We've got Harry's cross right to the left.
On the left, yeah.
So do we take an average position, which would be about very roughly there?
I think you should take an average of
All those four.
yeah. Wouldn't, no,
Does he reckon? Can you get the magnifier on his eyes?
that's what I wanted to see, because I said that.
If we get that on his eyes. So Harry wants to be near these white chairs. Is that where that fella's looking?
He's looking, I believe he's looking this direction.
I think a lot lower than that.
His two eyes are that way. That's why.
You've gone like that.
Yeah, it's like that, yeah. And pointing to this direction, yeah. But
So if you look at that,
This one here.
That's much lower. No, much lower.
yeah, I think.
yeah, but then we have to take in consideration.
Yeah,
where
I
it's
think
why
we're
he
more or
is.
less-
So that's why I think it's this eye line over here.
I think
Horizontal one.
I think we're quite on the same.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the same
this
line.
side, yeah, exactly.
So let's go where the blue. If I go like that, let's do it
Let's
like
start with a cross so we can then argue.
Well, are we going to go in the middle of those four, or are we going to go?
Well, yeah.
We're going to go to that one without right there.
Like,
No,
is that a green?
I think that's no.
That's
so far.
I'm the furthest right, Harry's the furthest left, so I think it is closer to the player.
In the middle,
I think so.
in the middle,
With
let's
something.
put the
And
starting
then
point.
Yeah, let's start.
So not going like that.
Okay.
Just above his eye line, or
It's
about there?
Over there.
So, right, so
That's
this
it.
side.
Those chairs over there, about there.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do. At least we've got right. That was hard work.
That's 2 chairs, that's about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would go a bit further left.
No, I don't think the eyes agree. The red player here, I don't think the eyes agree with that.
Yeah.
But then, I found that difficult to try.
So did I, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's
a bit vague, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see where Harry's coming from with the
So
shape of his
I
head.
can't see.
You would.
I can't see how that can be like that.
Let's look at his eyes, right?
And it's got to be pretty close to the green player, surely.
Looks like he's just blinked.
Yeah.
Creases on his forehead where he's got the head of the ball.
So I mean, obviously I'd like it to go slightly to the right.
I think it's slightly higher as well, but
Yes,
So
because it's not even level.
So do you want to go
It's
slightly
slightly.
higher then?
Yes, can we go higher?
Let's go a little bit by a little bit. Guys.
Yeah.
what about you, Leo? You're the highest of all this.
Yeah, well I went there because I just assumed obviously,
Friend,
Yeah.
yeah, because he's headed it, and I just assumed it to be a little bit higher.
Okay. Leo's here in comparison, so he's quite a way up.
So if I go a little bit more high, then you'll get your angle of highness.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, well, it's kind of looking more at his foreheads.
Right at the top of the
his
chair.
eyes.
See what happens if you get to the top of the chair.
Okay, can you move it? Just to there.
Just the top of the chair.
Chair. Just over there, and then we're...
That looks better.
So that's on that spot. On this one, it's there.
Yeah, it's over there. Okay.
Which knocks you out, Harry.
Yeah.
It's a fairly bit average from the rest of us.
Yes, it is.
Let's go back to his eyes. He seems to be looking in this sort of general area around here, this fella here. Just behind
Yeah.
pretty short. But he's not giving us a specific direction.
No,
he gives us
he's
sort of
spot.
set.
He's looking at play, isn't he? You know,
So what about, can you just come on to his, or that eye, yeah.
That's it.
See, that could go lower for me as well. What about the other one, Peter? See, that, to me, he's looking at an angle like that.
You see, but don't you think it could also go slightly to the right? Because although we're in the middle of these, the real consensus, one might say, 3-2, is slightly more to the right.
Well, that would put it on that chair there. So
No,
put it on,
yeah.
no, can you just take the microphone away, please, Pete? Thank you. You would put it onto...
in between.
Yeah, almost on the blue, yeah, in between those two. Yeah, I think that's more a
See, for me,
better consensus.
I'd have it slightly up just because of the eyes.
Which one? Red Player's eyes or the...
That's green.
But I think he's just blinked if we go on to him.
I mean, look,
But he's still on that. Yeah, he's still on that direction.
It could be any direction from him. So it's still
Actually, I mean, I would go down slightly as well, but
I think we should go down slightly as well.
what do you think, brother?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
You
can we
could
go
go
down?
I mean,
You can go down a touch. I wouldn't go down too much.
or just leave it as is.
Well,
I
like
would
3 miles
like to see it go down, but
Yeah.
Slightly down.
yeah,
Just slightly down.
Yeah, as long as you're okay. That's
Are we
it.
talking there?
No, I think a bit halfway to a bit higher up, Peter.
Right, okay.
Just slightly higher, just a touch.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you go back onto his eye, please? Because I'm over here on that one. I'm close to him. Just suppose, the shape of his head and the shape of his forehead, I think he's just headed the ball. But we don't know the speed of it.
Yeah.
We don't know the speed of it coming off him, of course.
I think if you look at
That
that
will work.
now, that works with
Yeah.
most of what we've
If we look
already.
at the red player's eyes, just check it with that one again.
Are we in disagreement there?
That works.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the best we're gonna.
I'm happy. Well, it works. I'm happy
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Because the green player's definitely
Head
heading that ball, so I think we should gauge it more
on.
off him. Yeah.
I'd like to see it slightly lower, but I'll go with the consensus of where it is now.
Well, we're all agreed
I'm
with
happy
that.
with it.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
Compromise, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, judges. If everyone's happy with that, I'll then select the coordinates. The selected pixel is 1066597. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. This concludes the judging process. Thank you.